Hi, so this is a review and guide to show you how to do problem 3E of test 1, and I found this problem to be a little bit challenging because at first I thought you need to use a lot numbers and to actually plug in and solve for the ratio, but in reality you just only use variables, and that's why I thought it was a little difficult. But anyways, the question asks, if the distance between the two spheres were increased by a factor of 5, how would the magnitude of the electric force change? Well, first of all, you would need to know the formula for the magnitude of electric charge. So it would be equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 times the magnitude of q1, q2 over distance squared. Knowing that, we go to we have to first create a ratio, and of which, depending on the test, I think, if the ratio, if the distance was increased by a factor of 5, then you have to compare that to the magnitude of electric force without that multiplier. So knowing that, you plug in the formula as usual over the equation without the 5 times distance, and then you instantly see that a lot of variables will just start canceling out, such as the 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 and the q1, q2 and the numerators of each part, until you ultimately be left with 1 over 25 r squared over 1 over r squared. And then you see that the 1 over r squares in each of the numerator and denominator would cancel out as well to get a ratio of 1 over 25. And one thing to note is that generally, if all the other variables are held the same, then the distance between two spheres or any objects, if the distance were to increase, then the ratio would decrease, and if the distance were to decrease, then the magnitude of the force would increase. Thank you.